Okay, so this is the instruction video for monsters. Monster. In Photoshop, click on New File, go up here to Print, make sure the letter's selected, go over here to the right, top right, call it Monster, and click Create. Alright, so here we are in our workspace. We got one layer down here, layers panel over here, it's background layer. We'll come back later and paint a background on this layer for our monster. But to start building our monster, we're going to start with our head. So I'm going to go File, Open. I'm going to go here to Photos. You might have to twirl open this area right here. You won't see anything here. If you don't see anything here, click on that little triangle there to see Photo Booth. Click on that, and that should give you your photo booth pictures. So go and pick the one you want to use for your monster head. Alright, now we're going to use the lasso tool, which is the third tool from the top on a single toolbar right up here. The lasso tool. It's a selection tool. It's like a pair of scissors to quickly cut something out. And we're going to just come around here and select just our head. Don't worry about having too much space around the sides of your head. We can erase that later when we move it over to our working document. If you make a mistake, you could Command Z or Command D. Try it again. Okay. Then I'm going to switch up to the Move tool. The very top tool is the Move tool. I'm going to click on the part that I've cut out. Go all the way up here to the Monster tab. Don't let go of the mouse button. Come back in and release. Now I've got my head on a new layer down here, layer 1. It's got my head. If I want to adjust it, I could do a Command T. Command T is in transform, and I can resize it, or I could float to a corner, outside a corner until I got that bent arrow, and I can rotate. Okay, and let's see, you got to hit the Enter key to get out of transfer mode. Or up here, there's a check. Click that check. Okay, you can still move it around with the Move tool. Now I'm going to go get my body. So I'm going to go File, Open. And I'm going to browse to my downloads because these should be in the Downloads folder. Go find the body you want to use. Open. It should open up and be this size. It should be decent size. If it's thumbnail size, discard that image and get a higher resolution image off Google Images. But this one works. So I'm going to go to this lasso tool and I'm going to cut the arms off, cut the legs off, and keep a little of the neck. Go to the Move tool, click Hold. Don't let go of that button on the mouse. Now you can let go. It's a little small, so Command T and drag it out. Okay. Get out of transfer mode. Now you can see that the body covers the head. I don't want that. I want the other way around. So I'm going to come over here to my layers panel and I can move. I can move my layer 1 above layer 2. So now my head is on top. Also, I mentioned you can clean up. Use the eraser tool. Go to the eraser tool, or E for eraser tool. And use the bracket keys to resize the eraser with a brush. And you can come in and kind of clean this up a little bit. You might need to zoom in to see it better. So you can use the zoom tool here. And go back to the eraser tool. It's okay if there's a little bit of background. I want it to look like it was cut out with a pair of scissors. You can just click to. You don't have to click and drag. Back to the Move tool. Some more of this neck erased here. Oops. Let's see. I'm on the wrong layer, so I'm going to click up to layer 1. Make sure you pay attention to what layer you're on. Each thing will come in on a different layer. See, it's impossible to erase something on another layer. See that? Layer 2, layer 1. All right, move tool. And now you just want to keep doing that. You want to keep doing that until you get the arm, left arm, left leg, right leg. And then when you're done, let me do a Command 0. You want to use the brushes. Click on the background layer. Use the brushes, B for brush. And you want to paint some kind of background behind it, something that looks good. Takes a little bit of time, but not too much time. Okay. And that's it. When you're done, do a Command S to save this. You might get this screen. Click on your computer. Make sure it's Monsters. Make sure it's going in your Creative Cloud files. And click Save. And OK. And now to export it, File, Export, Export as a JPEG. Okay. Click Export. Make sure it's called Monster, going into your Creative Cloud files. Click Save. And now you've exported it, and you can turn it in. All right, good job. Keep it going.